You ever been in a committed relationship, or you took a job, or you befriended a certain individual, or you did something at the time that you thought was really good, right? And you notice how when it falls through or it doesn't work out, that's when your friends and people around you seem to crawl out of the woodwork and say, "Ah, I never liked this person to begin with." That's one thing when your friends see things that you don't see and they try to lead you in a better direction because they care, versus a trifling family member or a friend that wants to get in your ear about this individual just to split you up. A lot of us have this need or this want to see the good in people. A lot of you are over givers when it comes to these situations. But what this actually does is attract a lot of really broken people. People that end up taking advantage of you and they use you somehow, but you don't see that though. You're sitting up there and you're like, well, I'm going to give and give and give because I feel sorry for this person. For some of you, I feel like this is a repeated offense when it comes to a family member. There's a family member around you that's constantly like, with their hands out because maybe you've always given to them. Maybe you've always, had their back in a certain scenario. Now, I'm not sitting up here today and going to tell you don't give to people. I'm all about, some good hardcore charity and being there for people and helping people. I'm not against that at all in any sort of way. But there comes a point when a particular person comes to me with, nothing but sob stories. They're always in the trenches. They're always in the battle. They always got this going on, that going on. Woe is me. My car's broke down. My house caught on fire last week. My fridge is out. Whatever, you name it. My dog died. My truck ran away. Your classic country song. Yeah, we all know that, all right? But look, be aware of the people around you at this time. I feel like there's just somebody that's in the weeds, all right? Like there's snakes in your grass, so to speak. Some of you feel guilty when it comes to setting up these boundaries. A lot of this may stem back from childhood. The need to feel loved, the need to feel wanted. Some of you really want to feel needed. Maybe all your life you were taught that, you were nothing or you were less than, or, oh, you're never going to measure up. Oh, well, you need to work harder. You're never going to be good enough, right? So when these people come around that want to use you and take from you, and you willingly give them whatever it is that they want, okay? There's different things, different people. I ain't going to get into the specifics here because y'all know, okay? When these people repeatedly come around and they pretend to be your friend, some of you feel the need to buy friendship. And no, I'm not saying that you went out with those intentions. But what I am saying is you're allowing people to come in and, oh, I'll talk to you. I'll ask how you're doing. I'll check on your family. I'll do this. I'll entertain you. But at a cost. I have always been an overgiver in situations. I've always felt sorry for people. But feeling sorry for everybody, it gets me stepped on, man. It's like a freaking doormat. Like I might as well just lay myself out and say, all right, step on me. Here I am. Just lay it on me, man. Okay? Look, I know how it is. Okay? I feel sorry for people all the time. I have gotten into committed relationships because I felt sorry for these individuals. I wanted to save them somehow. You ever been there? Look, man, I know. I might be preaching to the choir here. Look. All of us have been in some weird situation like that at some point, all right? You might be married and happy now. That's great. Look, congratulations. I'm happy for you. But a lot of times we allow these toxic individuals in because we feel that need. We want to be important in somebody's life. We want to feel like we're putting good out there. We want to feel like we're doing something for someone. Don't change the fact that you are a good person. Just change who you're good to. I feel like some of you may be in this energy of regret when it comes to a situation that has played out in your life recently. Now, for some of you, I feel like you've acted out in anger. You've done something or said something that now you are regretting because it costed you something. For others of you, this was your overextending hand of kindness when it comes to people. And I feel like now some of you are looking back and saying, you know what? This person used me. It's very similar to the people that you meet that are walking on eggshells. And they do something or they say something and immediately they're like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, right? You ever met somebody that always apologizes? They always thought they were in the wrong. Not that they were, but it's possibly how they were raised. Some of you are really regretting some situation in your life. And if it's not overgiving, then it's something where something happened to where it caused some sort of loss. And maybe you feel guilty somehow. Somebody I was dating years ago cheated on me, right? So when I called them out on it, whenever I had the feeling in my gut that something wasn't right, I told them about it. And you know what they said? Well, your insecurities aren't my problem. That's right, fam. My insecurities aren't your problem. But your cheating ass is no longer my problem. A lot of these people cannot find their own peace, so they come in and they want to destroy yours. I have been with people that struggle with addictions. I've been with people that had, things happen to them when they were a child. I have been with people that struggled with these anger issues. And every single one of these people, I can look back and say, it's got to be something within them where they just did not feel good enough. They did not feel worthy. They didn't feel loved. And a lot of people don't know how to receive love. See, you can love somebody all you want to love them, right? But if that person doesn't know how to receive the love that you give, there tends to be a disconnect. I feel like a lot of this anger has come to surface lately. Anger about something. And a lot of you, I really feel like it's some form of regret due to some choice that you've made. I feel like you screwed up in an area and now you're having to pay the consequence. When in reality, none of this was by accident. Your inner dragon, your chaos and madness is a part of you. Instead of slaying your dragon, what if you loved it? Healing means coming to terms with your inner beast and giving it a sensual, I never want to let your crazy ass go type of hug. Love it like your life depends on it. When your dragon feels seen and appreciated, it hands over everything it's been hiding. All of the darkness you've been so scared of turns into fire in front of your eyes and lights up your new world. Danger transcends to opportunity. Look who's blowing fire now. I love this, guys. I really do. It is time to feel the sadness, the pain, and the despair that hangs heavy in your heart. Whether it's a relationship that ended before you really wanted it to, an unexpected layoff, or a door that's closed sooner than you felt it should. It is painful to let go of what could have been. All of the memories you thought you would create. All of the achievements you fantasized about. All of the things you thought you would get to do that now just won't happen. This is incredibly disappointing, and now it is time to mourn the loss of what could have been. And even though it's painful right now, you will come out of this. You will heal, but it's going to hurt for a while. It is crucial to give yourself enough time to feel and grieve, but it is also helpful to be aware of when you feel ready to start to pick up the pieces of your broken heart. If you stay focused on what could have been, you lose sight of what could be. If you are completely immersed in sadness, it may be difficult to remember that there is more to life than this heaviness. This can be especially true when recovering from heartbreak after a breakup or the pain of losing a job. But it is important to remember that you are not a failure. Yes, we all have regrets, but some situations just don't work out for so many different reasons. There is no sense in making everything feel worse than it already is by getting down on yourself and throwing a solo pity party. We all make mistakes. It is part of the human experience. So stop harping on them. Know that you did the best you could given the circumstances, and forgive yourself for where you screwed up. This is an opportunity to learn from your mistakes and apply these lessons to future endeavors. Unfortunately, not everything can go as you hoped for or planned. The pain of letting go of the future you've dreamed of can be anywhere from mildly disappointing to wildly excruciating. And you know what? It's okay to be sad. The best way to recover from the situation is to feel all of your feelings. That way you can move through them and eventually let them go. There will be more opportunities for you to start over, but maybe you're not there yet. Maybe you don't want to think about what's next because you just aren't ready to go there. That's totally okay, because sometimes you just need to be sad, hurt, and upset as you mourn the loss for a while. Do whatever it is you need to do and let yourself feel whatever you're feeling. Just know that there will be more life after this hardship. More possibilities await when you're ready to acknowledge them. And with that being said, guys, I have all is okay. I love this. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, and overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. I love this. And with that being said, I envision my highest self and start showing up as her or him, whatever it is, whatever you identify with, okay? That just says her on the card. I think it's like a women's affirmations deck or something like that. This says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all situations. Every end is just a beautiful new beginning, but a lot of you might be stuck on what was wrong in the past. You might feel like, this is it. I'm done. You know, I'm kind of getting like that relationship thing where like you break up with somebody and they like really broke your heart and you're like, I'm never going to trust again. I'm done. You know how many times I've done said that? Oh my God, countless. All right. But I am currently with somebody that is absolutely amazing, and they show me that every single day of my life. And I cannot be more grateful. When your weakness is exposed and you feel like a helpless donkey strapped to an operating table, remember that you aren't the first one to be diagnosed by the peanut gallery. In the sinking pits of despair, you must trek forward to the next great summit. Expose yourself and be transparent. Reflect the wisdom of your fall back into the world. The lowest points in life are preparing you for the next highest explorations. How high can you get? Never stop peaking. I freaking love this, y'all. Some of y'all might be going mountain climbing or camping or planning a trip to the mountains. For some of you, there's a lot to be said in forgiving another person that has wronged us, but don't forget to forgive yourself in the process. Dear Lord, today I speak the blessing of divine protection, preservation, and financial breakthrough over me and my family. I declare by faith that we will possess the gates of our enemies. No weapon aimed at us will prosper. We are in good health and in our right minds. Yeah, I freaking love this, y'all. Amen and amen to that. I freaking love this. With that being said, guys, I hope you all have a blessed rest of the week or weekend or whenever I decide to post this video, and I will catch you on later videos.